Hey everybody, Jesse here. Thank you all for being patient. I was hoping to go live over an hour ago, but yeah, work has kind of gotten in the way, which isn't a bad thing. Client is looking at a property that's close to $1 million, so needed to work on pricing it out to see if it's priced correctly or not before they decide if they want to submit an offer. So that took me a little bit longer than I anticipated. And then on top of that, I was an extra 10 minutes late. I had planned to go in live about an hour and 15 minutes ago, but it's a good problem to have. All right, so we are doing the Indy 500 fixed qualifying. So it's going to be 4 laps, and then after that, we'll hop into some practice, get some practice, and then do at least one or two more qualifying sessions. So we've got 3 minutes until the qualifying session opens. So I apologize. We're looking at this kind of boring screen. Um, it doesn't allow me to, it doesn't put me into a practice server, which is kind of silly. I'm not sure why. So as soon as this opens up, we'll hop into the qualifying server, which will probably take about another 2 or 3 minutes. While we're working on that, I am going to go ahead and um, get the vertical stream all set up. So give me just a minute to get that all figured out, guys. Oh, and it's not even capturing the screen, is it? There we go. It wasn't capturing. Sorry for anybody on the vertical, it was not capturing the screen. I apologize for that. I just noticed that. Rookie streamer. Here, I'll pull this over so the vertical chat can see what we're waiting for. So yeah, we're waiting to hop into the qualifying session. All right, let me get this stream all set up for the vertical stream, guys. Should have it done before we get into the quality server. Hope everybody's having an amazing Thursday, by the way. Yeah, probably have people looking at the vertical streamer like, what the hell is this blank screen? This guy's sending us a blank screen. All right, we should be getting into the quality server here in just a moment. Come on, open, open, open. All right, I've almost got the vertical stream set up. Looks like the vertical stream is set up. Thank you guys for your patience, by the way. All right, it's open. All right, so I'm going to be the only car in the session. Dude, somebody already dropped a super chat? Or is that picking up from the last stream? No, I'm not in danger. Does it sound different? Hey guys, the boss is calling me, Christina, so I need to take the call real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, the boss was telling me I've got to be off the I got to be off the rig when she gets home. So I've got about an hour and a half. We can do 2 qualifying sessions, it looks like. So I've got a little time. Yes, Ames, the boss is the wife. RHK knows how that works. Oh, that's not me, by the way, guys. And FYI, if you get an incident, you lose your lap, your qualifying. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Sorry to make you guys wait. Oh, he is going to lose his lap, too. Oh, and he died. Wow. Who knew watching qualifying would be this entertaining? I think this guy's going to blow his motor before he ever gets on track. Michael, why did you ban Harley? Go on, ban him. How did you do that, Michael? Can we figure out how to unban him? Hey, Michael, can you unban Harley? RHK? Oh, RHK, Michael accidentally banned you. Michael, we may need to, you dropped your phone and it banned him. Oh, it sounds like you're banning people like Chase. I thought Chase was the only one that did that. Alright, I just realized the overlays aren't even up. Let's get the overlays up. Alright. I didn't do any qualifying. I think we're going to do chicken stir fry.
Thomas, 39.79.
Yeah, I think we're doing chicken stir fry tonight, Michael.
The leader's just done a 39.85.
Alright, so this is a 4-lap. RHK, I should probably just... This is how you work. No, she wants to... she's been house sitting, Ames, so she's wanting to hang out and
39.83.
catch up since we haven't really seen each other all week. So she wants to make sure I'm out of the rig so we can have some time.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 miles per hour. Okay, Jesse, we've got 4 laps to get the job done.
Alright, so this will be my first attempt at qualifying. So this is fixed setup. All we can change is the fuel maps, anti-roll bars, the ARBs front and rear, and then the weight jacker, which the weight jacker will lower and raise the right rear. So if you guys haven't watched the Indy 500 qualifying before, the way it works is it's the average of 4 laps will determine your qualifying. And that was not a good entry into turn 1. I need to be a lot lower on the track. And if I touch the wall, it's going to basically end my qualifying. It's going to basically be an incident. So I don't want to touch the wall at all.
The leader has just done a 39.82. You want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high.
Wonder if I need to... I did it again. That was terrible. Yeah, we're going to do the fixed Indy 500 RHK. Probably going to try to do it twice. Next week is the Open Indy 500. Dang, the rear feels loose. Not very quick, guys. Need to get lower on the track. I need to get the left side, left front below that white line. Oh, damn. Alright, my lap's not going to count. I just blew it, guys. I'll write it out, but yeah, because I got an incident, even though it's a 0x, it won't count. So yeah, I've got to stay off the wall.
That's a new fastest lap for Adams, 39.77.
You went to Barber in real life, Ames? That is awesome. My buddy Chase lives pretty close by. Do you live pretty close to Barber, I'm assuming? Alright, probably would have been like a 39.8 for an average, I think. 39.7, 39.8. If I hadn't have hit the wall in lap 3. Were you out there for most of the weekend? Okay, that's about how far away I am from Laguna Seca. I know, Michael. At least I wasn't reading chat when I hit the wall, since that's kind of more my MO.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 5.
And it's not
4,
like touching the
3,
wall hurt the car,
2,
but
1. Box now.
yeah, even a 0x is gonna end your lap, unfortunately.
Front left, 183 Fahrenheit. Right front, 197. Left rear, 188. Rear right, 199.
Alright, so I probably would have qualified somewhere around here. Let's see where my laps were. 39.7. Sorry, 39.7, 39.9, 39.8. Yeah, maybe more right around here. That would have been like mid-pack with qualifying. Oh yeah, I'm sure the traffic getting out of there is nuts. I'm assuming the track probably isn't made for the big crowds they have. But that's a track I would love to visit. Not only for racing, but just to walk it and then go to the museum. Were you able to go to the museum, Ames? I would love to see the museum at a Barber. And then the grounds, it's like a garden. And all the wacky statues and everything they have. He's probably with the kids, Michael. I think he's homeschooling. Is he going to be streaming tonight, Michael? Yeah, guys, Christina's actually really good about letting me sim race. So, I've got to give her the time when she wants it, no doubt. Like I was telling RHK, happy wife, happy life. See, just that wall hit right there, that's what killed my lap. All right, guys, let's hop out into a practice session. I obviously need to get some more practice here. All right, I'm going to register for another practice session. We have another quali session that starts in about 45 minutes. But I think if I register, can I not get in a practice session? Let me see what it does. See, I think if I'm in a quali, it won't let me get into a practice session. Yeah, it's not going to let me practice. All right, so I'm going to get in a practice session, and then right before the quali session starts, we'll hop out and get registered for it. Yeah, we gotta kind of follow the wife's orders a little bit, huh? RHK. The line doesn't break for turn one. Hey, if I die, Ames, right? Gotta win it on lap one, turn one every time. All right, I'm gonna throw the quali setup on. Oh, RHK, you got it down. How long have you guys been married, RHK? If you don't mind me asking. Christina and I are coming up on...
All clear on pit exit.
16 years. Had to do the math. Might be longer than that. No, 16 years for marriage. A lifetime. Yeah, I would say 16 years for me feels like a lifetime. Seeing how my first marriage only lasted a year and a half, 16 years is a long time for a marriage. For me, anyway. VRS, I think, is like $10 a month. But for this is all fixed. BRS is $10 a month. But you also have like Coach Dave, Hymo, there's P1, and a couple other setup shops where you can find setups. A lot of times the Hymo makes really good setups, so does Coach Dave. For me, VRS is kind of hit or miss, but it kind of gives me a baseline I can work with, and then I make adjustments from there.
P5, 3 laps of fuel remaining.
So RHK, I'll get brave with Christina and say stuff like that all the time. Oh, don't move into my line.
Clear to the wall.
You should have stayed low. Dang. Yeah, he screwed up my entry to the corner because he was taking the high line. Dive Bomb, what's up? Oh, thanks for the super chat. Thank you.
Only 2 more
Thank you,
laps of
Danny.
fuel. Your lap time was 40.00. Alright, Jesse.
And do you prefer Danny or do you prefer your actual name? Oh shit. Oh, that was terrible. We'll abort this one.
Watch your speed.
Oh, speeding.
Black flag, we'll need to pit to serve this penalty.
Okay, yeah, I think Christina and I are 18 together and married for 16. Yeah, Michael, RHK and I are some old guys. Alright, Pete. But thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. If you guys don't already, check out Dive Bomb Danny. You can find his channel under my featured channel tab, where there's a link to a bunch of sim racers I support. I actually need to add a few more to it. So if you guys are looking for other sim racers to support, please take a look. Oh shit. Read the chat. No damage, we're good.
Okay, Jesse, your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
No, Tinder was not a thing.
P7, we estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
RHK had to find his wife the old-fashioned way. Gamers Paradise! Happy Thursday. I hope you're having an amazing day. Alright, I gotta stop reading chat. This car is a bit to handle on the corners.
Look out for the pit speed limit. We'll need to pit for repairs.
Oh yeah, MySpace was around. Facebook was just getting started.
Front right, 185 Fahrenheit. Front left, 100.
Oh yeah, RHK 100.
Fahrenheit.
I don't feel my age. Everybody was friends with Tom, right, Gamers Paradise?
New fastest lap for Braziliano, 39.52. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Yeah, Michael, the old school days, writing notes. I know, RHK. Can you imagine going back to those days? Alright, I am probably too close to the car in front. I'm going to pick up the draft, but I'm going to lose downforce in the corner.
P8, you've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
Oh, he just hit the wall. Alright, trying to modulate the throttle a little bit. Tom was real, yeah. Because Tom was the guy that invented MySpace. And he was your default friend, and every time you signed up, you were friends with Tom. Oh, Danny, hit the channel icon on the top of the screen.
E9.
And then it'll take you over to the channel page. And then on the channel page, you can find the horizontal stream. Oh, shit. I think I've got, oh yeah, I've got damage. Alright, I need to play with the weight jacker, guys.
Quite high.
Not that I want to get divorced, RHK. I'm just going to throw that out there because I don't. But I could not afford to get divorced. Oh, it would break, Michael. It would break.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Ah, Pete, made it. Yeah, guys, check out, like I said, check out Pete's channel, Dive Bomb Danny. Because I had a lot of damage and there was cars coming up behind me. I didn't want to get in their way. I just figured it was safer to get out of the way.
Now back to normal. The guy behind has just done a 39.82.
So with this car in this setup, when I get closer to a car, I need to be adjusting the weight jacker.
Make 3 laps of fuel left.
That'll adjust the right rear shock and help with the dirty air. See, like I'm getting close to the car in front. So I'm going to hit the weight jacker. I'm going to turn it up from 0 to 5. And that'll help reduce the understeer. But it's still understeering massively. Alright. I need to adjust more, guys. R94 LT.
193
You're a pro drifter?
168
nice.
Fahrenheit.
Awesome. I am not a pro anything. Far from a pro streamer. I can't even get this IndyCar around here. You drift Corvettes in real life? Hell yeah. Oh, I don't say that, Gamer's Paradise.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
There's somebody out there for all of us. Well, that's what I keep telling my daughter, anyway. Gonna let this guy go by. He tried to sneak a little draft. Oh, jeez. Alright, I did not expect that at all.
R high. Clear, clear high.
No, not yet. No, they're not hybrids yet.
Okay, Jesse, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. P11.
So we still have the push to pass, which uses fuel, not on ovals, but on the road courses. So they don't have the hybrid yet. Maybe this guy is on... He must be running the race setup. All right, let's see if we can get by him here.
Outside. Clear to the top. Clear outside.
V12, you're currently 2.2 seconds off the pace.
I had to
Got about
lift
3
a
laps
lot.
of fuel left. Your lap time was at 41.75. Your water temperature's creeping up.
I'm getting really close to 50 over here. I don't feel it though. Like RHK, I feel like I'm 14.
Okay, Jesse, you've used half your fuel. That puts you 0.69 off the pace.
This is... Oh, that was sketchy. R94, where do you drift cars at? Are you Pete? I would have never guessed it. But nobody thinks that I'm almost 50 either, so whether it's online or in real life, nobody thinks I'm almost 50.
What's your speed?
But yeah, I would have never guessed that you were 40. Or almost 40.
Box in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright, that's not how you pit, guys.
Front right, 192 Fahrenheit. Left front, 174 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I need to find some consistency. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Yeah, except for a quick shift. We all feel younger.
Okay, Jesse, your engine temperatures are now back to normal. The guy behind has just done a...
Oh, you played football?
39.7.
Michael Romero played football too. How long did you play football, Pete? What's up, James? How's it going? Auto Joe, everybody. I saw you working on setting up a dual PC setup for streaming. How did it go? No aims, there's no collisions. Well, there is, but in the pit boxes there's no collisions, but once you're outside of the pit box you can collide with people in the pits. So that's one of the parts of the sim that's kind of a little unrealistic. Well, obviously it's 100% unrealistic.
Look at the mirrors, guys. Come on.
It didn't go well? Is your regular PC, is it not really set up? AJ, what's going on, brother? 5.2 on the roll bars? Okay. AJ, do you adjust the weight tracker at all during quali? And AJ, how did your race go last night for the road course? I started P23 and then finished P10. Oh, and then AJ, if you're still there. I was in my race session had Gabi Chavez in it. I know you've had a race with him recently. Alright, so 5 and 2. So probably 5 up front and 2 in the back. AJ? Oh, Road Atlanta is awesome. I love Road Atlanta. So I think it'll be here. So 5. Rear 2. Alright, we'll give that a try, AJ. Gamers Paradise, I've been on since, alright, leave Wayjacker. Copy that, AJ. Thank you. Since 2018, Gamers Paradise, I've been on iRacing. No, there's no money to be earned, at least not in any of the racing I do. If you're good enough, you can get into different series where you can actually earn prize money, but I'm not good enough for any of those. Yeah, they would never allow me to be in one of those series. There, fix that. You've been on since 2017, RHK? Yeah, I've had breaks here and there where I'll be off for like 6 months at a time.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the
But
line.
I've been pretty consistent for the last, I don't know, probably 14, 15 months. I've been really consistent. Oh. That was wild. Let this guy go.
Car high, clear high.
I want a little more of a gap to these guys to try to simulate what qualifying will be like.
th place. 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, trying to reach out.
Car low, clear low.
No, James, I'm just on a single PC. I have my old gaming PC, and I was thinking about trying to set it up for streaming. It's crazy, guys. I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, if you're like within almost 2 seconds, you'll get the dirty air from the car in front.
You're now 1.89 off the leader's pace. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Feels like I need to lift a little bit into 2. GPU, I've got a 4080. And then CPU, I've got a i7 13800 KF, if I remember right.
Looking a little high. You've used half your fuel. You're currently 0.79 off the pace. That was a 40.31.
Alright, it's going to be different on a clear track, but in traffic I've got to lift a little bit into the corners. Just have to kind of pedal the throttle.
Car outside. The outside is clear.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
Alright, so I'll pit this time by. AJ, it does feel better. Thank you, AJ.
It's at the end of this lap.
I appreciate the recommendation. Car seems like it rotates a little bit better. I don't have nearly as much understeer behind other cars.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Alright, that was actually a pretty good entry.
Box in. A 5.
In real life,
4, 3,
the fastest
2,
I've been.
Box now.
Got a pit. I think is
Front right, 2.
the fastest I've personally driven is 125 in my Cadillac CTSV. Yeah, my original gaming PC has a 1080, which I think might be okay for streaming. I was streaming, but it got terrible once I started getting into the endurance events. It couldn't handle the endurance events at all, so that's when I decided to don't go more than 5. Even in the race, AJ, no more than 5, you think? Or just during qualifying? What is your current setup, James? Did I miss that? Yeah, I've been really happy with the 4080. My in qualifying. Copy that, AJ. Thanks. Stream on Discord server? Discord setup? I'm not sure what you mean, RHK, by the stream on Discord. Yeah, I didn't think I'd have to live in clean air. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you again for the super chat, the super sticker. Dang. R94, 220 miles an hour? Where the hell did you do that at? So you're probably not getting it up to 222. Unless maybe either you're doing it on the street somewhere, or maybe one of those like no-fly zone where they go to like the airport runways and do the drag racing. I didn't even think with what you have, James, I would probably do it, right? You hit 160, Michael? I've been up over 150 before, but with somebody else driving. But yeah, personally, I think my max is 125. 170 in the quarter is fast, Michael. Mile per hour, RHK. All right, guys, we've got 20 minutes until the next quali server opens up. So let me see if I can get some clean air here. There's a lot of people in this session, though.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I wonder if it's something else, Auto Joe. Let these boys go by. Not sure I'm gonna glit. What is glit? Not sure I'm gonna get clean track in this session. Jerry, what's up, brother? You still at work?
B18.
I'm assuming you're still at work. It's still pretty early in the day. Yeah, guys, you can kind of see what the dirty air does when you're following somebody. So this is where you should probably increase the weight jacker a little.
That puts you 1.80 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 41.32.
This is what I got to work on, AJ.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Oh, I almost lost the rear. He's going to come back on me here, probably.
Is the car exiting the pits? You're now 1.84 off the pace.
Thank you. I wonder if the guy behind, if he's running full fuel. Oh, I've been there before. Auto Joe, I've been there before. Yeah, with my old PC, and then my new PC, when I got it, the all-in-one cooler died after like 3 months. I was so pissed. Alright, I probably, oh, yeah, I need to turn the weight jacker down now that I've... Maybe I need the weight jacker up a little bit. Never mind. Okay, that's better. I'm scrubbing a lot of time off, though. I don't know yet, AJ. I think I might do Friday night.
You're currently
and then
0.76 off the
maybe Saturday. I think it'll be
0.28.
it's 10 a.m. for me, so I think it's probably what, like 1 for you, I believe. You fell asleep on the grid, Michael. Oh, Michael, you're crazy, brother. Yep. We got damage.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
With
5,
the PC,
4, 3,
James,
2,
high learning
1.
curve.
Box now.
I'm not a very technical guy, to be honest.
Right front, 238 Fahrenheit. Front left, 217 Fahrenheit.
Let me catch up on chat here. AJ, what days are you going to be racing? Jerry, what time you get off, brother? And have you been able to ride the motorcycle? Has your weather been good enough to ride? Well, that sounds good, Jerry. Man, I love me some mahi-mahi. RHK, mine was under warranty, but when I was researching the all-in-one cooler that they provide, I found that a lot of people had issues with it, and I had to send the PC off to them and then wait for it to come back, so I wouldn't have a PC for like 30 days. Like, I'm not going to wait 30 days to get my gaming PC back, just for the all-in-one cooler to die again, then I have to send it back, so I chose to just upgrade and bought a CPU fan, and I've been much happier with the CPU fan. It's been a big improvement over the all-in-one cooler that I had anyway. "15 minutes, you're all nice, Jerry." Alright guys, we've got about 13 minutes. Let me try to get some more practice here. See if there's any kind of gap to try to get some clean air. Let's turn the weight jacker back down.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, it gave me full fuel, guys. Damn. Okay, there we go. Now we got qualifying set field level. Oh, so
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
if you have any issues, you can just take it to... Yeah, because like where I bought it from Best Buy, but they don't handle the warranty. Well, they kind of do in a roundabout way. They'll process it for you, but they send it off to the manufacturer. So even though they have the ability to fix it in-house, they don't. They have to send it to the manufacturer and have the manufacturer fix it through the warranty. Which I thought was kind of a pain. Like, I'm just going to get a new CPU fan and call it a day.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
So I ended up getting a Noctua D15. I went with the single fan and decided if I needed to, I'd get the dual fan.
Your engine temperature's looking
but
better
the single fan's been working fine. See, I'm 1.5 seconds back from the guy in front, and I'm already being affected by the air off the car in front of me.
Only 2 laps of fuel left. You're now 0.71 off the pace.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it in real life, Michael. I would hit like 150 and I'd be afraid. I'd wuss out after that. Alright, so turning the weight jacker up a little bit.
It's looking a little high. Alright, Jesse, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Copy that, RHK.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, that was terrible.
1.31 off the pace.
Need to lift more. Yeah, if I had clear track, I could just go full blast. But being behind into the car,
Clear low.
you've got to adjust for the lack of front downforce. See, like he didn't adjust for the lack of front downforce. Because he lost downforce from the car in front of me now.
You've got 1 gallon left. You're now 1.66 off the pace. That lap time was 41.18. In this lap, box this lap.
Alright, so that was a lot better there. It's way more patient.
Half a gallon of fuel remaining. What's your speed limit in the pits?
I would think
Box
so,
in,
Michael,
5,
but I think initially
4,
it would be
3,
wild
2,
to
1. Box now.
go 200 miles an hour. I don't think I don't know if I could ever imagine doing it.
Fahrenheit. Left front 199 Fahrenheit.
Schnitzel is awesome, RHK. I had Schnitzel for the first time recently. I have been missing the hell out. Oh, it's so good. I think it was, I think we did pork and chicken. And it was so amazing. Yeah, you're probably right, Michael. I know, like, going from the Bronco to the CTSV, the CTSV feels like it's sitting still compared to the Bronco. All right, we've got 8 minutes until the next quali session, guys. And I've got too much fuel. Reset the car. Should drop me down. There we go. Quali fuel. Which, I mean, that's fast, RHK.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
Alright, I've got some clear track. Let me see if I can actually get a practice quali in here. I gotta turn the weight jacker down, guys. Alright, I lifted a little bit. Not ideal.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. Okay, Jesse, your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Oh yeah, AJ, if you're still there, clear track with the ARBs where you recommended. Feels smooth. Looks like the vertical chat's doing, or the vertical stream's doing pretty good today, guys.
2 laps of fuel remaining. You've just done a 39.89.
Alright, starting to feel a little bit of understeer. I'll go up a tiny bit on the weight tracker.
Your water temperature's creeping up.
I think Discord just recognizes it.
This is the last lap of fuel.
So yeah, when anybody is
This lap.
playing a game, I'm able to see what they're playing. Dogs are mad at something, guys. Oh, this feels so much better, AJ. Oh yeah, they're
Fuel for this lap.
mad. Can you guys hear them? That's why I need the dog cam, right, Michael? Oh yeah, this is way better. I haven't lifted yet. Ames, did you just follow on Twitch?
That puts you 0.37 off the pace.
I'm about to run out of fuel. Need to get out of the way. Oh, nobody's behind. That's good. All right. So with that, looks like I could probably run a 39.8, hopefully.
Right front, 239
Thank you, Ames. I appreciate it.
Fahrenheit. Front left,
I mean,
215
YouTube's my home,
Fahrenheit.
but trying to get a little bit of a following over there on Twitch if I can. So yeah, we've got quite a few people watching right now. Looks like we got about 45 people watching at the moment. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Punch the Amazon driver. All right, where am I? All right, so I'm 2/10 off the fastest guy in here. All right, guys, I am gonna hop out of here. We're gonna get registered for the quali session.
Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
So if you guys just bear with me for a couple minutes, we're gonna hop out. We're gonna get registered for quali. We've got a little less than 2 minutes before quali starts. Oh, and Michael, one of the cats just jumped on my lap. It's Murder Mittens Kalohe. He just jumped in my lap. All right, we've got like less than a minute till the quali server opens, guys. Yeah, so Michael, I don't know if I shared before, Kalohe, the one that's kind of a bit of an asshole, and he bullies the dogs. His nickname is Murder Mittens. When my mother-in-law's dogs come over, she's got a golden retriever that's like 85 pounds, and he's deathly afraid of Kalohe. He like runs and hides from our cat. The other cat's super chill. Nolly, the black and white, but Murder Mittens is kind of an asshole and bullies pretty much every dog. Oh, that means you need to be available to help her unload. And she just dropped about $500 on top of it. uh, I hate Costco RHK. I hate it with a passion. Not because I hate Costco, but I just hate going to Costco. So Christina goes to Costco all the time. And she'll come home and I have to spend half an hour unloading everything she buys. All right, guys, we should be in. Should be getting notification here. I promise we'll be getting notification. No, I don't hate Costco. I just hate going, Chase. It doesn't, Ames, but you got to have stuff nearby, right? So, Ames, are you in Alabama or are you outside of Alabama? Chase is from Alabama. All right, we've got the green light. We're going to join the session, guys. Let's see if I can actually do some laps here without hitting the wall. You don't help unload? Oh, Christina would shank me, RHK. I would get stabbed if I didn't help her. Okay. Chase, Ames went to Barber this weekend for INDYCAR. Said he spent the weekend out there. Because Chase, you're only like, what'd you say, like 45 minutes from Barber? All All right, guys, let's see if I can actually do this without hitting the wall. Mauricio, what's going on, brother? My first attempt, Mauricio, I hit the wall on lap 3. Okay, even closer than I thought. All right, so AJ had recommended 5 and 2 on the ARBs, and that actually felt pretty good, guys. All right, let's watch a couple laps here first before I get out there. Let me catch up on chat. Mauricio, when are you going to be doing the Indy 500 this weekend? All right, HK, that makes sense then. I don't, so if I don't help, I'm going to end up with a handicap. I'm going to be handicapped. Hell yeah, Jerry. Woohoo! You got one more day till the weekend, Jerry? Oh, is there a prize for the IndyCar race? Because that's what, like, 2 weeks out, right? I think we voted on that. Are you going to do it, Chase? I had no idea that there was a prize for it. I was hoping you maybe had a 3-day weekend. Well, hell, Chase, I'm gonna have to practice, and actually I'm gonna be doing a lot of these races. So we've got the fixed Indy 500, we've got the open Indy 500, and then after that, the INDYCAR iRacing Series has a 125 lap race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So I have like 3 weeks in a row of oval racings at Indianapolis. Yeah, until death do you part. You're not good with jacking? Okay. I might do that split, Mauricio, if I can. But congrats on prom. And where's your race on? Where's your race on Sunday? All right, let me make sure I've got the ARBs correct. So 5 in front, 2 in the back. All right.
New fastest lap for Alex.
Yeah, Ames, it's on. Actually, I did the race last weekend, was at Barber for the season-long INDYCAR Series. My races there didn't go so well. Ovals take a little getting used to.
39.84.
All right, guys, let's go. All right, Kalohe, you gotta wait.
The leader has just done a 39.84. We've got 4 laps to get the job done, mate.
Is it a regional event or a larger event?
The leader's just done a 39.84.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, Mauricio does go-karting.
Fastest lap for Barnes, 39.79.
He's actually being coached by Michael Valiente. He used to be an IMSA driver. Need to get the car lower. So Mauricio, AJ recommended the ARB on the rear, sorry, the front be at 5 and the rear be at 2. It feels so much better. All right, 1 down, 3 to go.
Okay, Jesse, your water temperature's creeping up.
All right, that's 2. So it was lap 3 that I hit the wall last time. We'll try not to hit the wall. I think with this setup, I'll be good. Yeah, this is so much more stable. I did lift a little bit. I had to lift a tiny bit. All right, so we'll go up a little bit on the weight jacker. Weight jacker will help a little bit with the understeer. All right, we made it on lap 3. Gonna go up to 3 on the weight jacker. AJ recommended no more than 5. Oh, I almost hit the wall. All right, car, I'm gonna go down a little bit on the weight jacker. That actually felt kind of loose. All right, I think that should be it, right? Yep, that's it. All right, we did it, guys. We officially qualified for the Indy 500. I might try to do some more attempts to try to improve the time. But I got last lap was a 39.9, so I'll have to see what the average is here. Oh, and you got a regional next weekend? Yeah, then AJ said adjust the weight jacker as you go through, but no more than 5. When I went to 3, the rear felt pretty loose. The MX-5 is free AIMS.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in, 5.
Rose!
3, 2, 1.
Rose, how was your Thursday, Rose? I hope it was amazing.
Front left, 188 Fahrenheit. Front right, 197.
Oh,
Left
Adrian,
rear,
I've got
189.
multiple streams going.
Right rear, 203. That's the end of the session. P9.
Adrian, if you click on the channel icon on the top of your screen, it'll take you to my channel page, and then there you can pick the horizontal stream. So we have a horizontal stream as well, which you can see a lot more on the horizontal stream than the vertical. No, sim setup is not cheap, no. But you can start off kind of cheap. I started off with a pretty cheap. Oh, how'd you do in the high jump, Rose? You could start off pretty cheap with a sim setup, though. I started off with a inexpensive gaming PC. Admittedly, I wish I had spent a little bit more money on something better, but it worked. And then I got a wheel that I could clamp onto a desk, and then I had a rolling office chair, so that's how I started out. and it worked for me. It was kind of a budget way to get into it. And then if you want to do iRacing, you can purchase like a 1 or 2 year subscription, and I think it's like 50-something% off. And then you get all the base content, so you get all the free cars and tracks for all the rookie series. And I know people that they only have the base content, and that's all they race, and they're completely happy with it. And it allows you to run the MX-5s, the BMW M2, and some of the smaller Formula cars. Yeah, I was on a Thrustmaster T500 up until like 3 months ago, which I've been running since 2018. Yeah, Adrian, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We got a bunch of cool people over here, Adrian. So does that mean you were P2, Rose? Yeah, you can get a cheap wheel and still have a lot of fun and still be reasonably competitive. Now, with that said, once you do get into higher quality equipment, there is a difference. For me, my first big expenditure was getting a fixed rig, so I got a Trak Racer TR80, and that helped immensely because before, when I was braking, my chair would roll. Also, when I would brake, the chair would swivel. I would brake hard and the chair would swivel. So being in a fixed position has helped so much. I got so much faster just going to a fixed position and things not flexing. Oh, that's awesome, Rose. Yeah, if someone's gonna beat you, it's good when it's a friend, right? Just got your rig last week. Welcome, Adrian. What did you get? What'd you get? Share, please share. Everybody's gonna want to know. Well, yeah, it sounds like if you guys are automatically through, no need to be too competitive. But I don't know, you still want to try to be competitive, though, right, Rose? Oh yeah, there's a lot to learn. Take your time with it, Adrian. Yeah, Mauricio, 100%, because I mean, your initial setup was kind of a lot like mine. And you were fast. You were way faster than me on your old setup. All right, guys, let's see here. Let's take a look at the results. I know because because on YouTube I'm streaming 2K on YouTube, and then Twitch is only 1080. So Twitch is ahead of YouTube. All right, let's take a look at the results. So 39.7 was the fastest for the session. So the way this works, guys, if you guys aren't familiar with the Indy 500, is you run 4 laps, and the average of your 4 laps is then your time. So my average time was 39.836, which was 0.13 off of the qualifying average. So the person that got the fastest time in this session was 0.13 seconds quicker per lap on average than I was. But you can see the slowest was down here at a 41.9, which that's pretty slow. We were talking about it the other night. I don't remember who it was, and we were talking about, well, what if you just sandbag and you get into a lower split? Because the way it works, it's not like normal iRacing, where normal iRacing, you get put into the race split based on your I rating. The Indy 500 is based on your actual race time, your qualifying time, sorry. It's based on your qualifying time. So we're going to be put into a session where everyone's going to have probably pretty much almost identical times as far as qualifying. So it's not based on iRating at all when it comes to the Indy 500. It's going to be based on your qualifying time. Ames, there's a lot of different options. You could spend a ton of money. So look at, kind of figure out what your budget is, and then kind of go from there. I think like the setup I have has gone down in price. It's not as expensive as it used to be. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop into another practice session here. I don't think I'll have time for another quali session. Oh, Kalohe, come on. I won't have time for another quali session today, guys, because the boss will be home shortly. But I'll do a little more practice. Maybe we'll get in another quali session tomorrow if I can. But we'll hop into a practice session real quick. Yeah, Ames, what are you thinking as far as a budget? Like, do you have a budget in mind for wheels, pedals, an actual fixed rig, monitor, PC? Do you already have a PC? There's so many questions. And you're actually in a really good place, not necessarily with me, but it's a lot of knowledgeable people in stream that can provide probably more guidance than I can when it comes to setups. All right, cat is chewing on my steering wheel, guys. All right, let me pull chat back up. Sorry, guys. Well, Adrian, VR, I mean, if you're comfortable with it, VR is awesome. So for me, I would say that I actually get motion sickness a little bit with VR, which is weird because in real life, I don't really, well, I shouldn't say in real life, but in most situations, I don't get motion sickness. I can be out on a boat. I can be in a car with somebody else. I used to do track day coaching and would coach people on the racetrack and never got motion sickness then. Never got motion sickness when I would go fishing, deep sea fishing. So, but with VR, for some reason, I do get motion sickness, but my understanding is that tends to go away when you get used to it. Yeah, Michael, always drive faster.
Sorry,
that's the answer. Yeah, but with VR, you get more immersion. You're able to see the corners, the apex, the curves. Yeah, because RHK does VR.
Sorry about that. I was looking forward to running in traffic.
So, Adrian, your wheel is way better than anything I've ever, well, except for my buddies, but anything I've ever had. I had the Thrustmaster T500. So are you thinking 1,000 for the actual rig itself, just for the frame, Ames, or for everything? Yeah, but Mauricio, you're fast. You've got way more talent than 99% of us. Michael Romero with the super chat. Michael, you're awesome, brother. Thank you, thank you. Dude, that's the second time you've you super chatted yesterday. It was Danny earlier that super chatted. Did you super chat earlier too, Michael? No monitor. Okay, just a sim setup. Well, like Adrian went with a play seat, so a play seat's going to be kind of a decent entry level kind of cockpit. He did it twice. Michael, you're the man, brother. Thank you, Michael. You're awesome, brother. So play seat is actually a really good place to start because it's fairly entry level as far as price, and it's going to be way better than mounting it to a desk, which is what I had. If you're able to go that route, that's probably going to be a lot better for you, and it's going to be fairly budget friendly. And then you can look at, like Adrian has actually, you could look at the Moses setup because that's going to be pretty budget friendly as well, and it's a decent direct drive setup. Oh yeah, Idaho. Brian uses VR as well. Yeah, Mauricio was on a play seat for a long time, right, Mauricio? And Mauricio was kicking my ass on it. So yeah, Ames, I would say look at the play seat. Maybe look at the Moses wheels for your first wheel because that's still going to be fairly budget friendly, but decent quality. Yeah, Michael, but I think a lot of people that are in VR, are racing, they're going to probably just put their phone down and not pay attention to it. 5 years. Nice. Yeah, I had the rolling office chair for, I think I did that for 2 or 3 years before I got my Trak Racer. But that was where I saw initial improvement, was switching over to. Chris, you animal. Thanks for the super chat, Chris. You guys are going to make me do this full time if you keep that up, guys. Holy hell. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Man. If I had a camera up, you guys would see me blushing right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, and sincerely, thank you, guys. That's awesome. Ah, thank you, Michael. I know, we got to get the membership set up. We'll get that done soon. Memberships will be incoming soon. No, I just feel blessed that you guys support me this way. Yeah, next level would be next level is going to be better than the play seat if it fits within your budget. Next level will definitely be an option. I think there's Omega GT. That's another one you could look at. My buddy, yes, Adrian, I need to get the Discord server set up. Or are you talking about checking Discord? I've got one of the subscribers. I've been talking about it for like 3 or 4 weeks now. I got to get in touch with Sir Wolfbane and work with him on getting the Discord server completed. He's got to set up like 80% of the way. So we've got to get that finished here pretty quick. That, and then we'll start dabbling with memberships, and our buddy
Hey Mike, I want to run
Bearded Garagistas, Jared, he's got some ideas for merchandise.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little pack together.
Adrian, I'm not sure what you mean. Don't set up Discord, or set up Discord for a server? Or do you mean my regular Discord? RHK, are you on a Recaro? I've got Recaros in the Cadillac, but they're the fancy plushy leather ones with air-conditioned seats, which was actually pretty fancy for 2009. Are you gonna make one for Yaki? One of my buddies actually was like, "Hey, need to get everybody to make stickers so we can buy the stickers from our favorite streamers that we support, and then put their stickers on our rigs." I love that idea. Oh, for the channel Discord, yeah, I gotta get it. Like I said, Sir Wolfbane has had it like 80% to go for like 2 months now, and I keep talking to him about getting it finalized. He's in Australia and I'm in North America, so we're kind of having issues with connecting. No, it's 2009, Michael. I have the first year that the V came out, and it's only got like 22,000 miles on it. It's cherry, brah. Oh, you're gonna actually be like manufacturing them, RHK? No, Ames, I've got a Trak Racer TR80. Adrian, I've only driven the Formula V. I haven't driven the 1600, so 1600 is definitely faster. I think it handles a little bit better, but maybe start with the Formula V. Oh yeah, Idaho Panhandle has stickers. Yeah, we got 6.2, 369 cubic inches of supercharged Screamin' Eagles. It's not great in the corners, but it's still a blast to drive. Yeah, the CTSV is kind of a heavy car, guys. It's 4,300 pounds, so it's a lot of fun. It's semi-rare, so it's fun though. I like it. Travis, we need stickers. Lots of stickers. We need to get some of the wart stickers out there too. We need to start selling the wart stickers. Ames it should. Yeah. So I have a TR80, so the setup I ordered has the seat. At the time I ordered it, I was probably about 80 pounds heavier than I am now. So the owner for Trak Racer actually recommended going with the rally seat. It's a little bit wider for bigger guys. But years later, I'm still fairly comfortable in the rally seat. I've got a little space on the side. I probably need to get a bolster. The GT3 seat is a little more narrow, so it hugs you a little bit more. If you're, like, he was saying that at my weight at the time, the GT seat probably would have been uncomfortable for me, but it'd probably be a perfect fit now. But Travis, you have a seat you really like, huh? What's your seat again, Travis? Michael, I was, yeah. I was up to like 265 pounds at one time, Michael, right before COVID. I got super inactive and I was drinking all the time. I wasn't like an alcoholic drinking, but I was socially drinking a lot and then just eating whatever. And COVID hit, I stopped drinking. I lost about 20 pounds because I stopped drinking, but I was still eating terribly. And then 3 years ago, I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to get healthy, and I haven't looked back. So I'm back down to where I used to be when I was playing basketball. So I'm like 180 right now, 180 pounds at the moment. But I want to put on about 20 pounds of muscle and then lose about another 15 pounds in fat. So I kind of want to stay around like 180 to 190, but with more muscle. That's where I want to be. No, RHK, it was a big boy. 100%. 100%. Brian's over here trying to pimp us on all of his merchandise stuff, guys. Brian, do you want to drop some links to your merch? Brian, why don't you drop a link to your stickers and your new hat? Well, Michael almost lost his blue wrench, guys, because he accidentally banned RHK earlier. Dude, I was a fat boy, Brian. But yeah, like when Christina and I got together, I was weight training all the time. I looked like a linebacker. When we got married. I was like consistently 225, 230, but fairly low body fat. I mean, you didn't see my abs or anything, but yeah, I was jacked. I was jacked back then.
All right, good enough, thank you.
I was benching over 300 pounds.
You're welcome.
Once I started my real estate business, though, I ended up working like 70 hours a week and just kind of let myself go, unfortunately. Michael, you're going to get demoted. You're going to lose your blue wrench. Brian, I didn't know that. I had no idea. Might want to check who has the 6th fastest time. Who's in here?
That is all so high above my head.
Oh, you're now the 7th fastest, Mauricio. Mauricio, go back on track. We'll watch you. Mauricio, why didn't you tell me you were in here?
All right, I'm going to let y'all pass on the straightaway so I can sit in the dirty air and practice for a bit.
Oh, you were in here earlier. Okay. You're not in here anymore, are you? Yeah, so that's Mauricio's time, guys. Where was he? Oh, you got knocked down again, Mauricio. All right, now we've got to go out and try to beat Mauricio's time, guys. All right, let's see if I can beat him. Oh, I know Rob too. I know Rob. Rob and I have raced together in GT4s a few times. That's 2 people I know in here. Anybody else? Nobody else. All right. Let me see if I can beat Mauricio's time. Probably not. Oh, yeah, Adrian, the food here is kind of ridiculous what we eat. Yeah, if you eat out, I mean, it's crazy. Even in the grocery stores, Adrian, I mean, the food we have in our grocery stores, there's so much processed food. It's nuts.
Pit exit looks clear.
Michael, I have not, no. Don't really have too much interest. I guess maybe there's a little bit of curiosity of maybe who gets named in it. All right, I've got clear track. Yeah, a lot of the processed food, I mean, it does taste really good. It's not good for you, though. The weird thing, though, since I started eating really healthy, I don't have a craving for it, I should say. But, like, if I'm around it, though, sometimes I'll just start, like, absent-mindedly snacking. Like this weekend, it was Christina's birthday. We had a big party for her, and there were snacks all over. And there were these pretzels there that were so good. And I inhaled like half a bag of pretzels before I knew it. And I don't eat like that. Oh, I'm gonna have. Ooh, I had to lift a lot. So yeah, we don't even have stuff like that in the house for that reason.
There's a car rejoining. B19, only 2 more laps of fuel. Your water temperature looks quite high.
And turn the weight jacker up a little bit. I'm gonna cheat. Oh, don't move in front of me. Let me go. Oh, dang. That just killed my lap. Alright, I need to get him back and ruin his lap. Dude could have lifted.
This is the last lap of fuel.
Look at that understeer.
In this lap, box this lap, please, Jesse.
It was Dots. They have like a garlic parmesan. I had never had them before. Oh. Try to get out of the way. There we go. Loads of understeer when you're behind somebody, guys. Yeah, see, I don't drink.
The meatball flag.
I shouldn't say I don't drink soda at all, but
230 Fahrenheit.
the only time I'll drink soda
12 Fahrenheit
is the rare occasion where I'll drink, but usually I'll just do it with like a seltzer water, like a LaCroix or a Spindrift. I'm good at hitting walls. I think I am B now, but not because I race ovals.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
It's only because I had some really good races at Auto Club Speedway where I had very few incidents. So it kind of promoted me when I probably didn't need to be promoted.
Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Well, with it being homemade, it's probably way healthier than a lot of food.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, this dirty air is not going to help. See if I can get by this guy, get some clean air. Sounds good, Ames. I'll probably be signing off here shortly because the boss is coming home. And I promised her no racing this evening. Oh, look at that understeer. Alright, I'm going to reset, try to find some clear track real quick. I got to try to beat Mauricio's time.
Watch your speed. Box in 4.
Yeah, that would not be a bad idea, Mauricio. 100%. Jerry! Thanks for supporting Brian, Jerry. You're awesome. We need Travis to make some stickers for the race team.
Clear. Push.
Well, I guess he doesn't need to make them. I mean, you just have to have someone that has the equipment or go through like one of those like Shopify or fourth wall sites. I was talking to Jared and then Brian, and I set up a fourth wall about a month ago, but I haven't done anything with it yet. But I think all you have to do is upload the design, and that's all you have to do. And then bam, you got a sticker. So I had, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I had Spatzel for the first time recently, RHK. Dang, Jerry, that's awesome, brother. Hell yeah. Giving Brian all the love.
19.
Oh, that was terrible. I just realized I had the weight jacker up.
Your water temperature looks quite high. 18th. Only 2 laps of fuel left.
Mauricio, I don't think I'm going to catch you, brother. Not without the draft, anyway. Yeah, Mauricio, your time is safe, at least for me. Oh, but I could get the draft here. Oh, let me get that draft.
Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this
lap. Mauricio, I might cheat here and get the draft. I got a lift. Big lift, big lift. Big lift. Oh, I scrubbed off a lot of speed. Oh no, that's not even close. I was still scrubbing off a ton of speed.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. That lap was a 39, but 9-1.
Even within like 1 second of that guy, I was getting massive understeer. Oh, but I forgot to turn the weight jacker up. That would have helped a little. Toby, what's up, brother? Yeah, guys. Ace High Racing, that's my boy Toby. Are you racing tonight, Toby?
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Oh, I just ran over my pit crew. Reading chat, ran over my pit crew. Yeah, how far off are we? Oh, you got me by a 10th, Mauricio. Yeah, Toby, can't complain. I finally got a qualifying session in for the Indy 500, so we've got that set. I'll try to see if I can improve my time, maybe tomorrow. Try to see if I can get a better time. I might try again later tonight.
Okay, Jesse. Your engine temperatures are okay.
Christina's
all clear
house
on engine
sitting.
temperatures.
Matt, what's happening, brother? Been a while. What have you been up to, Matt? She's going to be home about 5:30 a.m., so I'm going to hop off here shortly, though, because I need to take a shower after being in the rig. So I'm probably going to hop off here in the next 5 or 10 minutes. And then she's house sitting again tonight, so I think I'm going to get on later and do some GT3 racing. Hell yeah, Toby, it's the Indy 500, brother. So this week it's the fixed Indy 500. Check my Discord. What are you sending me, Michael? Michael, I don't have anything. Did you send me something, Michael? I've got stuff from Russ and Cody, but I don't see anything from you, Michael. Oh, to Toby. Oh, I thought you sent me something. You had me all like confused, which is really easy to do. So the family's good, Matt? I was gonna say I think Toby's ignoring you. Alright, we'll give this one more try to see if we can beat Mauricio's time.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
But you've been racing, Matt? Guys, we've had a pretty good stream today, guys, just for kind of throwing this up. And watching me drive in circles. Terribly. Are you out of here, RHK?
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
Oh, been pretty good, Matt. Yeah, I cannot complain. Life is good. I've actually been doing quite a bit of sim racing lately. Weather's starting to get pretty good here.
Okay, Jesse, you want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high.
Let's go, let's go. Probably give me my best shot to get his time. Nope.
V16, 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Didn't get him, Mauricio. Your time is still safe. Peek up. How are you doing with it? That's a car that I have not driven in a long time. My speed's dropping off. Alright, Mauricio, your time is safe. I'm not going to be able to beat it. I'll go up on the weight jacker though, see if I can get a little better rotation.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap. Alright, Jesse, hit this lap, in this lap.
What were you racing, Matt? I want to get going on the NASCAR trucks here pretty soon. Yeah, Mauricio, you're safe. Your time is safe.
th place.
Oh, yeah. You're just reminding me. Yeah, because she's gonna be home in about 40 minutes. So I need to get showered and cleaned up before she gets home, since I'm a sweaty mess. Oh, okay, Draft Masters, yeah. I know a lot of people that run Draft Masters. Draft Masters kind of scares the crap out of me, though. Not gonna lie.
Half a gallon remaining.
Seems like a wild series for sure.
Watch your speed. Box in 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yeah, guys, we've consistently had like 40 to
Right front,
45 people between
Fahrenheit.
the streams.
Left front 189 Fahrenheit.
Pretty freaking cool. Thank you, guys. Alright, how far off are we from Mauricio? I got it down to 39.72. He still has me by half a second, guys. or not a half a second, 500ths of a second, 5,000ths of a second, whatever it is, 5,000, 500ths, 500ths. Yep. Yeah, the P Cup is fun. It just, you got to be able to kind of wrap your head around it though, because it drives like nothing else. Only other car that might be similar, and it's not, would probably be like the supercars, because you don't have the TC, you don't have the track control. But I think the P Cup has more downforce. All right, we've got 21 people on the vertical stream, 21 people on the horizontal stream, and well, we had 5 people over on Twitch, just popped down to 4. So yeah, we've got like 46 people hanging out. That's awesome. Thank you guys. You're amazing. Possibly Adrian. If I had more time, I could maybe get down to there. Maybe. Leah, what's going on, Leah? Sorry, I just saw your chat. Ames, I might be back on. I think I'm gonna be back on later this evening. But it'll probably won't be until after 9 or 10 o'clock your time, because I'll have to wait for Christina. Will probably take off here around 8 or so. So I'll probably get on like 9 p.m. my time. No, it seems to do pretty decent, man. I don't really have much issues with it. So we're streaming. We've got 2 streams to YouTube. So we've got the vertical and horizontal to YouTube, and then the horizontal to Twitch. So yeah, we're running 3 streams right now, and it's going pretty good. Now with Twitch, I have to have the lower bit rate though. So I think the lower bit rate, it actually helps with the GPU. Yeah. Streamlabs allows me to multi-stream. So I just have 1 bit rate. Yeah, let me do that right now. Before it goes away. Come on. I want to make sure I'm banning the right one, though. I'll ban it when the stream ends. Right now I'm just running a single ultra-wide, which I know going to triples, which is what I want to do, it's going to require some type of adjustment, though. I'm going to have to give up something when I go to triples. But right now the 4080 is handling it pretty well. Michael, I think we're doing chicken stir fry for dinner. Either that or we're going to do salad. Holy crap, guys, we got 32 people on the vertical stream. Thank you. So now we've got like 50-something people hanging out. Oh, there was a chat bot in Twitch. Yeah, we're not... so, Brian, Michael dropped his phone earlier and accidentally banned RHK. So he pulled a chase. Yeah, food, it's what's for dinner. All right, do we know if anybody's streaming right now, guys? Let me check and see if there's anybody I know that's streaming. I don't know anybody streaming on YouTube, guys. Leah, I don't know can you ban him if you're a mod now, Leah? That would be funny. Toby's streaming? Is he, Michael? I didn't see anything. Let me refresh it. Oh, he is. Toby is streaming, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna raid Toby. Toby is a good friend of mine, guys. Toby is awesome. Toby does NASCAR, so it looks like he's got a league race this week. So if you guys can hang out and we'll go raid Toby, see if we can get like at least 20 to maybe even 40 of you guys to go over, that would be so awesome. Give Toby some love. Let me double check, make sure he's live. All right, and Toby is live, guys. All right, so we're gonna raid, well, it's called the redirect, which is YouTube's version of a raid. Sorry, keep clicking back on the laps on the car to give you guys something to watch while I get this set up, since I'm kind of slow with it. But yeah, this was an awesome stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and thank you guys for the super chats too. We had Danny, Michael had what, 2 super chats? Quick Shift had a super chat. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the love so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Alright, so we've got... Oh, I should see if I can raid someone on Twitch. Let me see if there's anybody I know on Twitch that's streaming. Give me a sec, guys. I'll do see if we can do a raid on Twitch. I haven't done a raid in so long. Let me see if I can figure it out. Anybody? Because we got 6 people hanging out on Twitch. Thank you guys for hanging out on Twitch. Alright guys, I don't remember how to do a raid on Twitch. And this damn cat will not leave me alone. Alright, this cat is not leaving me alone. Alright guys, I'll need to figure out the Twitch thing. I know it's something simple, and I'm just missing it. But I want to get over to Toby so we can support Toby. So if you guys can hang out, it takes a couple of minutes to do the redirect. But if you guys could go over and support Toby, that would mean a ton to me. Toby's awesome. And like I said, he's a really good friend. He's a huge supporter of mine. He's on all the time, so I love supporting Toby. So if you guys could support him too, I greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you everybody for hanging out. We had 40 to 50 people watching consistently between the 3 streams. That's absolutely amazing for me just to do a qualifying session for IndyCar. I appreciate all of you guys. Love you guys, and I will see you all soon. Let's go support Toby. Let's go raid Toby, guys.